okay? Oh, thank goodness all of us are mostly done with that nonsense. God, first stream of 2021. This feels good. And it still feels like I'm playing catch-up because of everything that happened. But hey, it's catch-up for charity. Which, is a very weird sentence in my mind, now that I think about it. Condiments for a good cause. Causements. I'll work on that when I get back to you. What the hell were we even doing when we left off? Didn't we just finish Flower Fields? Right, yes. So, if I recall now, we have the Ultra Hammer, we've got the Spin Jump. I think once we finish Chapter 7, every single thing will be open to us. Every single thing we could possibly do in this game will finally be triggered and ready to go. We'll be able to finish all the Chuck Quizmo quizzes. We'll be able to... all of the star pieces. We'll be able to get all the recipes because specific items will be available to us. We're good to go. Just putting in a little more effort, then we can start ticking all the boxes. It feels surprisingly good, and I blame games like this, like playing all of them when I was a kid. I just have this instinctual urge. I love watching numbers go up. It just feels good. It's probably why I like idle games so much. Not idle games like you roll a gacha box and you get a girl in a cute outfit or in a nice... You know what I mean. IDLE. I don't know why I said it like that. Sounded like an announcer. IDL... What is IDLE? And it's like an insurance company, or he makes it sound all important, but it's not really. Where do I go? What do I do? What are we working towards right now? I've got the recipe list pulled open, by the way. I still have the document that will tell me what items we have and have not done yet. Got the whole list here. The Cocoa Pop, Deluxe Feast. We haven't done the Cocoa Pop? Wait a minute. Thought we... Huh, apparently I needed those coconuts for something else. Or no, did I already make them and I just wasn't paying attention? Or... You know what? I'm gonna err on the side of caution because there's no in-game tracker. I'm just gonna trust the list on this. So the real question now is then, do we immediately just hop into the final level, or do we go back to Flower Fields for a little bit, knowing full well that we need one particular item in order to complete everything in this game? I'm thinking first we swing by Shooting Star Summit so I can get some of the biggest pain out of the way. I was talking about this last time, and it's finally time for it to happen. You want to see a Paper Mario player cry tears of anguish? Tell them they need to complete all the recipes because the slow realization will sink in that they need to slather jam and jelly, which is a full heal for FP when you're at maximum value that the game will even give you, over a normal freaking mushroom. Ugh, it hurts. I'm not immune to it either, so don't think I'm getting one up on any of y'all. I see what they were talking about now. This whole buffering a spin thing. Now that I've got the muscle memory kicked in, it's just there. This is how I'm going to be walking places from now on, just immediately spinning out of every single one of those jumps. Of course, if I can remember to make it a short hop, too, that'd be great. You know, gotta save those frames in the charity percent stress speed run. That's gotta be a thing, right? There's no way that's not. Well, of course people have speedrun for charity. It's called AGDQ. Right. I remember now. Item shop. God. This is why I quit the Breath of the Wild streams. My brain is just all over the place. I completely forget what I'm doing, and I just like wandering around in these games. No, Harry, that was a menuing error. Did I put any... Yep. There it is. There's the lucky boy. Good lord, this is like putting a homemade roux over those cheapo dollar store noodles. I mean, yes, it'll make it taste better, but you need to be working with a better foundation there if you want some truly excellent homemade macaroni. It's an easy world to get lost in, and how? Can you believe I've never actually seen this sprite before in my life? It's, that's an interesting color on that particular object. Anyways. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Paper Mario itself. It does the whole hub world thing. Toad Town is a place you'll be coming back to again and again over the course of your adventure. But I don't know if it's truly a world, per se. I've become more and more disconnected with the Mushroom Kingdom as time has gone on, because it doesn't feel like a place to me anymore. I've seen so many different iterations of this area that have all changed to suit the... And I get it, it's for a good purpose. I understand that they do that specifically to service the game that they're in. But at the same time, the only real fixtures are Peach's castle and then Mario's house somewhere through a pipe nearby. And even that is completely variable depending on how close they are to one another. Not a whole lot of people did the recipes, and none save for the good ones, like Ultra Shroom and Jam and Jelly. That way you just had a full heal at your disposal. You could it felt really good to bust that out during the final Bowser fight, by the way. What am I doing? Right, I remember where I need to go now. Over this way, yeah? Go for a quick dip. And then immediately freeze ourselves in the tundra. The sneaking suspicion it's off in the direction of the partner I just got in that last chapter, wouldn't it? You know, man, hold on a second. I want to... Something about this particular shot. Like, the way Lackluster is shaded, you see that little shading underneath this cloud there? And just moving around this area, it hit me out of nowhere how much this game would benefit from an upscaling treatment. If they just completely remade everything from the ground up, like these spikes, these pipes, if they had way more polygons and much more detail, it would look fantastic. Oh, I understand that, but that's what I'm getting at. The reason I'm bringing that up is that they are the only things that stay consistent between all of them. Wait a minute. I've completely forgotten what my abilities that I have equipped are right now, so we're just going to Starstorm these guys. That's all right with y'all. I don't know, there's so many cool... There's so many cool little details. I wish they had built on the Mushroom Kingdom instead of completely shuffling it around and changing it every time. I wish every game introduced new elements, like maybe the shopkeeper has changed up his... Like, you can still get away with it, too. Just throw in a little throwaway line. Like, hey, I updated the look of my shop. How do you like it, Mario? I got a new business model. We're selling these now. They're all the rage, don't you know? Okay, what do we got? Power bounce. But no spike shield, yeah? So it would still behoove me to equip Quake Hammer then, wouldn't it? If only I had the one badge point for it. If I was brave, I could take off Dodge Master. And I've still got Mega Rush. It's... You know, we're at the end of the game. It's time to put on our big boy pants. Quake Hammer and... Close call. Let's let ourselves get down to 1 HP and just go with the flow. You hit max BP already? It seemed like the most important thing to do considering the strategies I was using. I needed to rush as much BP as I could possibly get for Chapter 4. That way I could beat the anti-guy, no problems. I was planning for that encounter a long time before it happened. And it just so happened everything I needed cost a whole lot of badge points in order to do it. And at that point I figured, hey, Peril strats are kind of fun. Let's keep doing them. I had a feeling. Felt like something should be here. Either that or my memory is just kicking in ways I never would have expected. Oh, shoot, you're right. Yep. I completely forgot about the timer. Thank you for catching that. I would have not even paid attention to it. Boop, boop. Both of those are turned off now. Okay, we're good. Everybody ignore the donation reminder. Everybody ignore the links that Nightbot just posted. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and delete that message so anybody coming in... Yes. I'm going to go ahead and delete that message just so nobody gets confused by it. We're good. I hope we're good anyway. I think we're good. Can that thing still see me down there? But I appreciate the effort. But, even Mario can't cross that barrier. Did I just... I got a free spin jump. I don't think I've ever done that before. Decimated. Look at that. It'd be even worse if I hit 1 HP. Your footage just froze? Let's see here. Looks like it's working to me. Or is my internet just crapping out here? Says I dropped 391 frames. Oh, okay. Oh, Twitch was having technical issues? What a surprise. Securely locked from the other side. Wait a second, what? From the other side. Well, we've already opened the blue house. So, what gives? I have enough money for it. My good sir, you can't do without this one. It's worlds better than the last one. But for you, the price is the same. 64 coins. I, the eminent Rip Cheeto, will sleep better knowing you've bought it, for you are a man of great taste. How about it? Do we have a deal or not? Yeah, sure. Life Shroom. Well done, my good man. I thank you deeply. Now, if you thought that item was good, I have something even better at the same price. Not now. I don't even have the cash for it, dude. I'll come back for that. So that's 2 items that we've gotten from him now. Locked from the other side. What could that mean? Not gonna lie, this is what I keep going on about in other games where the late game is just a mystery to me. I have no idea what to do or where to go. I think in this case, it's worth consulting the expert. Oh, it's you. You came at such a good time. There's a guest waiting for you. Nice to meet you. I come from Starborn Valley. You know, I guess this kind of makes sense to make the Ninjas residents of Starborn Valley. They've got kind of the shape going on. You squint your eyes at them, they almost look like Lumas. Starborn Valley is in the Shiva region, a chill place far to the north, at the very end of the earth. Merlee, who hails from there, said that he had something important to tell you, Mario. Merle of Starborn Valley is my son, Mario. It seems he's calling for you. If he's searching for you, you can be sure something important is afoot. Also, I just noticed this about the wizard character. Like, Merlon, or whatever his name is. His eyes are star pieces. They've got the exact shape. Well, I mean, it's a little slanted, but it's almost there. It's like 99% there. Yes, please hurry. I will run ahead and take tidings of you to Merle. I think somewhere deep below Toad Town is a pipe connected to Shiver City. Starborn Valley is located quite near Shiver City. Mario, hurry to meet my son. He waits in Starborn Valley. Well, I was on the right track. I just did it way too early. Good to know. That's kind of clever. Like, if you wandered around for a while, just collecting all of the thing, because you have all of the traversal powers now. You have all the abilities that would let you go absolutely anywhere in the game. So you take advantage of those, you go this, there, and everywhere. Collect all of those things that you could get with those abilities, and then when you finally run out of options, then you visit Merlon to be like, hey, what do I do next? And you just happen to find it. Free of charge, no less. That one didn't work. Not quite what we needed. Oh, whatever. Let's take a little damage here. Get myself closer to that mark. Not taking that dizzy, though. Spike, if you would. Oh, you can cancel it early by pressing the A button. Okay. I'm so strong, they don't even give me experience anymore. Sure, I'll take that POW block. It's kind of a free Quake Hammer. Ooh. Interesting situation they've put us in. I've seen the Spike Top's face somewhere before. Wait a minute. Oh my god. You know who that reminds me of? The Spike Top. His face. That is the exact face of something else. How has no one noticed this yet? Ignore any noises you might hear, by the way. No matter how I try to do this, it's a process, so bear with me for a moment. And... Long lost brothers, maybe? That was not worth the punchline. Literal Thanos? Oh, right, trying to... I remember what you're talking about now, the plot of that game. Yeah, you're right. It was... kind of was the same sort of deal. Except Thanos only wanted to get rid of half of it. Oh, in the beginning, anyway. I see what you're saying now. It's been long enough. We can talk about Endgame, right? I know there was a big thing about it there for a while, but... just through cultural osmosis alone, I think most people know the major twists and turns in that film at this point. Again, it felt like something should be here. Well, I felt smart for a second. Who's the best party member for this? Well, when in doubt, go with Bo. Hey, I love it. Curiosity being rewarded, it's great. And I believe that's another retro achievement. Pop. Bombette powered up. She's upgraded to Ultra Rank. And now she can use the most expensive and yet most powerful ability in the game, Mega Bomb. If I remember Mega Bomb correctly, yeah, 8 FP, but I believe it does just as much damage to literally everything. Can't wait for GameCube to be included in retro achievements. Oh, I will stream Viewtiful Joe the day of when they add GameCube. I've had a powerful urge to play that game again. Despite the fact that I have a relationship with that game that I kind of had with some of the Mega Man titles, just dying over and over and over again trying to figure things out. I wonder why that one sticks so well in my mind then, and the Mega Man games don't. I don't have the love for them that I do for Joe. Maybe it's the setting, the characters, the flavor? I remember getting just as frustrated at it. So what gives? This feels like one of those questions I'd have to sit down and really analyze my feelings on the game to truly get it. I know we just came off of Christmas, but man, this feels good. This reminds me a lot of Chilly Waters from Mario Party 3. Same sort of era, I guess. Hey, you have a 4th degree card. Wow, you're strong. Wish I were that strong. I'd better train harder. What do you you think the fighting style of these guys is? What are their action commands in battle? Maybe they have a slide move? I used to think about this all the time as a kid. I used to think about the potential of every single enemy in the game, because look at your partner list. You've got a Goomba, a Koopa, a Bob-omb, Parakoopa. You've got a Boo, a Sparky, which they only showed up in, I think, maybe Super Mario World? No, they were obstacles in the original Mario Brothers, I believe. No, I'm thinking of Fireballs. Cheep Cheeps, you've got Lakitu, like all of the iconic ones, but I started thinking along the lines of, well, what if you had a, what if you had one of those caterpillar things whose name I don't want to say for fear of it being misheard on Twitch? What if you had, I don't know, a Magic Koopa on the team? What if you had... The possibilities are endless. If you really wanted to go crazy with it, you could even pull from the Mario cast. What if Wario or Peach or Bowser even? What if they followed up with that? What if they made it a Super Mario RPG too? That you could just team up with all those guys. Possibilities are endless. It's just up to them to realize it. Which is why it's never gonna happen. When Shy Guy? Yeah! That'd be another great one. I'm trying to remember if there's other things that you can access in this area. I know you can jump up on this guy's shells, but I don't know if it serves a purpose or not. Hey, wait, what? I remember. I think I recall this. Yep, there's the next Attack FX badge. I wasn't even trying to find that, it just happened. What's this one? Yeah. Man. I don't know if it's just the nostalgia talking, but I want to leave that one on by itself. No. If we overuse it, it'll get tiring, and I don't want to feel that way about the Yoshi sound effect. The game still wants it, though. It demands it. It needs it. More Yoshi is always necessary. It's like the Mario version of Cowbell. Generous application can make anything better. Oh, we have a guest. Welcome. Poor man, you must be freezing. If you'd like to see my husband, he's in the other room. Please, go right in. I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing. I'ma walk out. I know it's part of the quest. Just give me a second. I want to make sure that I've done everything that I need to do while I'm still... what am I trying to say? Before the restrictions get put on me, I want to take care of what I can. A whiz! It's everyone's favorite quizmaster, Chuck Quizmo. Want to try the quiz? Then let's go to the question. Here's the question. When are they bringing back Nick Arcade? What will you receive when you get the right answer in a quiz? It's me. It's me! A star piece. I just imagine Mario, like, sliding over. He's got one arm over the banister, panel, whatever you call that thing, the box that the quiz is being taken. His eyes narrow, and he just gives a soft smile right in Quizmo's direction. It's a you. You've correctly answered 10 questions so far. Good luck next time. So long, Farewell until we meet again. Trying to remember where I heard that song. Isn't that from the credits of The Great Mouse Detective? Probably shouldn't be singing it then. Knowing how copyright works on this website now. I've heard of people on YouTube getting nailed for just singing a song. We're on alert because a stranger appeared in the city, so I can't let you pass without permission from the mayor. I really love sliding around in the snow. Pingy, pangy, pangy, pong. Snow is falling all day long. Skate or spin or sing a song. Wah-ho, hey, doobies say, wave on ciel. Watch that be a bad word in some other language. And they just didn't and the translators just didn't realize it. How about you? Want to join me? Yeah, sure. What are you doing, eh? Stop that. Have you lost your wits? What if the ice breaks? No! Are you a complete idiot? I told you not to do that. That's really dangerous. It just drags you out of the area. Take a hike. You're lucky you didn't trigger a battle encounter with me. I remember that. The game called Metal Saga on the PS2. There's one NPC blocking access to one of the best tanks in the game, and he says, "What, fight you? No, 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 no. If I fight you, you'll beat me, and then you'll have access to the tank. I'm not gonna do that." And it's the first time I encountered something like that. Just an NPC who broke the fourth wall to inconvenience you. That's the only time they do something like that in the game, and it sticks with you, man. That guy's smart. He has a memo in his hand that says Herringway. Darling, would you like a cup of tea? Oh, dear, you know you'll catch a cold if you sleep there. Trying to remember how to do a Canadian accent, or is that too on the nose for a northern area in a game? It's a penguin murder mystery. What if it actually was, though? Like, think about that. What if you had an actual murder mystery in a Mario game? They kind of expanded on this whole slowly pulling apart a yarn sort of deal in Thousand Year Door, figuring out what was truly going on in an area that was full of secrets. But I want to take it one step further. I'd love to see them actually have you be able to make accusations, collect evidence, and have to come to the conclusion on your own. And a player can make a mistake. They can falsely accuse the wrong person. I mostly say this because I'm terrible at mysteries, and I'm pretty sure a Mario game wouldn't make it too difficult. Who on earth would have a reason to put this penguin on ice? Him, right there. That man with a suspicious mustache. Suspicious? Lady, my mustache been called many things in the past. Not suspicious. You know how much it costs to groom this? I told him not to come in the house, but he barged right in. My husband was alive right up until this man showed up. He must be the murderer. Hey you, mustache. Are you listening? This good woman's accusing you. What do you say for yourself? Don't try to play ignorant with me, buddy. I'm a professional. We've got a witness here. Isn't that right, madam? Yes, that's right. He did it in cold blood. I saw it with my own eyes. Is this what it's like existing on Twitter? People just continuously making up evidence to support their own claims? It's like, well, I'm committed to the bit. I may as well just bullshit it until I make it. Murder on the Orient Express Mario Edition. Yeah, pretty much. I was with him the whole time. I swear on my own grave. Mario's innocent. I just realized every Boo has a grave somewhere. We could have walked by Lady Bo's gravestone and not even realized it. Oh my god. I don't know why that hit me so hard. If you're telling the truth, then we're dealing with a backroom murder case. Well, I never trained for this. Backroom murder case. A high-ranking penguin slain. How could such a horrible plot twist hit our peaceful city? You, Mr. Mustache. Once more for the record, you swear you didn't do this? Okay. I think I believe you. This means we have to find the true murderer. Ah, perfect. I'll give you a chance. Since you claim that you're not the guilty party, then you must bring me the murderer yourself. You do that, I'll believe you. It's the only way. What is it with Mario and running afoul of legal systems? Like this in Isle Delfino, it's amazing this guy wants to travel anywhere at all in games. What are you four up to? Mayor Penguin was murdered. In his back room. No one has the slightest idea who did it. Oh, it can't be. It's like we're in one of Herringway's mystery novels. How could such a terrible thing happen in such a small, peaceful city? Who could do such a thing? Mayor's wife said the man with the mustache did it. He seemed to be such a gentleman, too. Still, I guess you shouldn't trust anyone who carries such a huge hammer. Brr, how terrifying. Just goes to show you that you should never trust your first impressions of people. You gotta wonder, like, what goes on in Mario's head during something like this? He's just staunch, standing up, like, completely flat-faced the entire time. But underneath, he's seething. He's just got a thought of, Mario can't believe he's dealing with this. This were the Mushroom Kingdom. Nobody thought Mario did it. You better show some evidence if you're really not the one who murdered Mayor Penguin. Till you do, I'm sorry, but I can't let you leave the city. I won't budge from this spot. Oh, no siree. I'm serious now. There's no use trying to move me. Am I being too rude? Sorry. I wonder if anybody's ever discovered a glitch. Like, the whole moving NPCs thing. I wonder if that works on this guy. There's apparently a trick you can do with Bombette. Where if you set her down and, like, spin the instant as she hits back down again, you can slowly push NPCs along. You can actually knock them into collision using this technique. Is it possible to use on that guy? Did they? They finally... I'm a little disappointed that they waited until the end of his term to do it, but at the same time, I get it. He's the literal face of the United States up until he leaves office. Everybody yelling at them, hey, why don't you ban him off the platform? And they're just sitting back like, yeah, just wait a while. When you hear about Shiver City, ice skating is the first thing that comes to mind. Well, skiing's nice too, but not when a monster's loose. It's scary out in the snow, so city skating will go. Yeah. Alright, the police officer's elsewhere at the moment. Who's a menace now? That's why Mario's so calm. He just takes out his frustrations on the ice. He finds small little ways to deal with it. Dude's got the kind of control I wish I had. I have to do meditation to be able to control my emotions, but Mario? Nah, he's good. He's been through all this before. Either that or he actually is asocial like all of the theories paint him as. There's a warehouse. Some careless guard managed to lose the key to the door. Can't believe I lost it. I ought to retrace my steps. Hey, listen, if you find a key anywhere, let me know, okay? I promise I will. Hello. All right. You go up, around, and over into all kinds of different places. You're not Santa. I'm not afraid of you. What in the... Why are you in my fireplace? You found my secret room through the chimney. Ingenious. Me? I'm Herringway, the novelist. Haven't you heard of me? What? Mayor Penguin was murdered, and I'm the chief suspect? You must be joking. It's ridiculous. I did no such thing. You're very suspicious, huh? Well, I suppose I would be too. It appears as though I should drop in at the mayor's house. Engage stairs! God, if it's that easy just to get people not to... Hang on a second. I'm gonna go outside my room. What if I just walked outside of my room right now, looked down at the first floor of the apartment and yelled, "Engage stairs!" How would the roommates react to that? So what's up, Morningstar? Welcome to the chat, man. You mean MatPat being a moron? No, he's not the only one. I kind of had my thoughts about it too there for a while. Even as a kid, I realized, man, I wish this guy would emote something. Because it's just not natural for somebody to be that calm in that many different situations. Let's get to the bottom of this case right now. Oh, you again. Have you come up with anything? Hmm? Say, isn't that penguin behind you the mystery novel writer named Herringway? What? Mayor Penguin was clutching a piece of paper that had Herringway written on it. Bah! If that were true, I most certainly would have noticed it. He definitely does appear to be holding a piece of paper. Yes, of course. It's a message about his death. With his last breath, the mayor told us the murderer's identity. So, Mr. Herringway, you cold-hearted murderer. It all makes sense now. No wonder your novels are so exciting and suspenseful. You live out your own plots. Dear man, do you have any idea how ridiculous you sound? You actually think I would do this to the mayor? He's a great friend of mine. Yes. Yes, you were good friends. But that was just a cover so that no one would suspect you of this heinous crime. That's it, isn't it? I've solved this crafty mystery. Oh, come on. Really? You simple, simple penguin. I would never be so predictable. Besides, I'm completely innocent. I've been working in my house on my new novel for weeks. I didn't have time to sneak over here to kill Mayor Penguin. I'd just like to say that I still think the man with the mustache is the murderer. What is her beef with me? She's a Luigi fan, isn't she? I knew it. This penguin murder mystery is getting more intriguing all the time. Bear. But another plot twist. He just happened to have a life shroom on him. Oh, my aching. Ouch. Ah! My husband's returned! He's a ghost! Oh, good gracious. Hello, everyone. What's going on here? What? Mayor? We thought you were dead. Our backroom murder mystery is a wash. What a plot twist. Huh? What are you talking about? I think I seem to remember going to the shelf to get this souvenir for Herringway. Oh, yes, of course. I reached up, slipped, and then whacked my head on the floor. Yes, that's what happened. Here you are, Herringway. This is what I was reaching for. Toad Town was great fun. So many interesting sights. Wish you could have been there. All right. We did see him at the beginning of the game, didn't we? But we were in too much of a hurry because of the limited time frame nature of the stream in order to talk to him. Sometime after all this hubbub settles down, I'll give you a full account of the big city. Well, thank you, old friend. That's very thoughtful. But, Mayor, here we were thinking that you'd been murdered. The whole city was up in arms. Next time, be more careful. Yes. So sorry. I thought it rather entertaining, actually. Besides, everything's okay now. The mayor's just fine. I must return to my home now. I believe I've just had an idea for the sequel to my new novel. I have the best intentions, but for some reason I always end up causing a ruckus. Hello. Sorry about all that. I must apologize. Oh, you're not the only one in this room that needs to apologize, but hey, I'm a forgiving sort, so we'll just let it go. I wouldn't want to make any baseless accusations towards somebody. What's the matter? Oh, you want to hike over to Starborn Valley, do you? I see. Of course, I'll tell the gatekeeper to allow you out of the city. You'd better bundle up. Yes, well, temperature control is not a thing in this game, so don't worry, I'll be fine. They didn't give me an air mechanic. Sup? Got something you want to say to me? Didn't think so. So, the good thing about it being a slow night tonight is that I can confirm something definitively, once and for all, that I've been curious about for quite some time. And that is that Twitch does not, in fact, count yourself as a viewer of your own streams. It will only count viewers, so if nobody's actually there, it will list you as a 0. Speaking of 0 viewers, give me a second here. Okay, no. I haven't had any responses. Put out a call to see if anybody wanted to join me for COCOM tonight. Just making sure I wasn't ignoring anybody who was stepping up to the plate. Silent Hill fan film looks good. Ooh. I didn't realize that was a thing. If you have the time, could you link that to me? I've also, in my queue is also the sequel to, what is the name of that film? Never Hike Alone or something like that? The Friday the 13th film. I need to get around to watching that too. Maybe I'll just have a dedicated horror kick night or something like that. Isn't something supposed to happen on this track? Right as I say it. Hey! Bruh! Bruh! I've been waiting for you, Mario! I've been here forever! I was getting desperate. I thought I was gonna freeze. This place is freezing and cold and nasty and icy. I hate it! I can't take it anymore! I gotta get out of here! I'm gonna beat you up in record time and head back to someplace warm. You ready, Ice Boy? Let's... Okay. He didn't even finish his sentence. He was that excited. Oh, I've been busy, Mario. I've learned cool techniques. Check this out. Ha ha ha! Look at that piece of work. I stole it off of Magic Koopa. And now you're gonna be my final exam for my magic course. Yeah, I've gotta win this time. Give the kid credit. He keeps coming up with new ideas. It's like, all right, the wings didn't work. The spike didn't work. Using both at once didn't work. Let's just invoke eldritch powers and make a deal with a demon so that I can get ancient secrets of magic. Make sure you hit him with Goombario. Never hike alone in the snow. Right. I mean, if you really want. Right! Oh, shoot. You're entirely correct. I almost forgot about that. Right. The achievement. Holy crap, I'm glad I had you here, Koops. Mario, you like magic tricks? You won't like this one. Ooh, nice shot. That felt fantastic. I just keep on getting better. It's Junior Troopa. I'm stunned, really. This guy just will not quit. Max HP of 50, attack power of 8, defensive power of 1. He's obviously been training. Seems he can use magic now. Let's get this over with. What, you got nothing else for me? Maybe the nature of the magic? Some tips on timing the attack, perhaps? Or am I asking just a little too much of my partners here? That's after blocking it, by the way. Yeah, let's get some Parakarry in here. Multi-bounce. Oh no, not that one. Got capped out real early there. What to do? How to best end this fight? Do I even spend the resources for another attack? Oh, hey, Coco. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for popping in, man. Sorry, I just wanted to check some numbers there. Yeah, okay, we're good. Welcome to Paper Mario, the 100% run that Koops just saved unequivocally. Nice shot. Only 24 star points off of a boss. Somebody's not confident in their abilities and feels they need to grind. No! And now for my next trick, I will make myself disappear. You know what the funniest thing about him being there is, by the way? This poor kid. I wonder if it's the same sprite every single time in every playthrough, because his eyes spin around in the sockets, right? They do the cartoon thing if they're spinning in opposite directions. Does it depend on when you leave the screen or when you enter the position of his eyes, or is it just always like that specifically? I'm doing pretty freaking good. Like, it feels good to be back into streaming again. Sorry to hear your stomach was bugging you during the show. That sucks. And I understand it too. Like, I've got a bit of a headache going on right now. Not a bad one because I've actually been eating and taking care of myself, but I've been getting better and better at that. It sounds like the stupidest thing in the universe to remember to feed yourself and actually drink water. Like, it sounds like such a basic thing, but I can't explain it. It just slips your mind sometimes. For reasons I don't entirely understand. Slowly hating food. God, when you... By the way, the reason I'm saving here right now is I want to show off a very particular glitch. This is one I actually discovered when I was a kid. This happened to me once, and I had no idea what was going on. I wonder if it works in this particular form of Paper Mario that I'm using. Oh. Wait. Oh, I did it wrong, I think. Okay, good. We have a second chance at this. Ta-da! A letter to Mayor Penguin in Shiver City. And the game crashes. We did it! We broke Paper Mario, everybody. Okay. It is not within my purview to be able to explain why that works. Go watch Strider7X's video on, I think it's called Collecting a Letter Crashes Paper Mario. No, Invisible Penguins Crash Paper Mario. That's the name of the video, I believe. Alright, I'm done screwing around. Let's actually make some progress. It's one of the easiest crashes to trigger in the entire game. So, I think he said it best, too. Don't you love those glitches that just escaped the beta testers? Right, let's not implode the universe this time. Actually, that goes to Mayor Penguin, so... Hang on a moment. Oh, that's what that message was. My bad. Might be interrupting the stream for no reason. Thank you for sending me that, by the way, Coops. Can I just take a second here? Look at that background. Look at those beautifully painted hills back there, those giant mountains of ice. The paths snaking through them. Again, it's like the caves in Yoshi's Island. It makes me wonder, what's out there? What parts of the world am I not seeing? Sure, there might not be much, but I still want to look around. Then again, that wouldn't serve the game, would it? They're just trying to keep me on the track. Or maybe that's supposed to be a representation of where we're headed back there. We are traveling into the mountains, after all. Mayor Penguin? Mrs. Please come back anytime. These northern lands aren't much for scenery, but there's always plenty of suspense. Only joking, only joking. You'll always get a warm welcome around here. You're Mayor Penguin of Shiver City, correct? The name's Parakarry. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. There you go. Another letter duly delivered. Postman's job is never done. Oh, for me? Oh, it's from Yoshi Village. I don't know where that is, but I bet it's pretty far away. I'll read this later. Thanks very much. Don't the Yoshi's kids actually talk about sending one of the Yoshis mentions this letter. He gives a preface explaining why it was sent to Mayor Penguin in the first place. Didn't they used to be old friends or something? Oh, hang on. I'll give you this. Nice. Nice. How many of those do I have? 7. Wow. Hold on a second. Check that playtime. Good lord. The in-game time almost equals the actual time for the live stream. That's crazy to me. That you could put so much time into one video game. Then again, I shouldn't be talking. I've spent how long trying to beat Hades finally? I kind of want to make a YouTube video just regarding what Coop said in the chat. I kind of want to make a video talking about MySpace, just seeing who's still there, who actively posts, who uses the website, because it's still around. The servers haven't been shut down or anything to that effect. Hello. Oh. Oh my. I don't trust that in my inventory. I'm gonna make a quick pilgrimage back to town. I don't want to use that by accident. And nor do I want these iced potatoes taking up space, because, let's be real, I'm just gonna use them for the recipes. 5 HP is nothing at this point. On the plus side, I'm getting... Oh, wait a second. Do they have unique dialogue if you're healthy?
Huh? You look okay to me, Mario. Are you sure you feel like taking a nap? Listen, Mario say he want to take a nap. He want to take a goddamn nap. Okay? He getting old. He's over 30 years old now. Mario needs breaks.
They'll put it in the deep freeze. I wonder if he says the same thing if it's a different kind of item. Nope, that's just his thing. It's my thing, eh? The deep freeze. Get it? Because we're in the north? You get it? It's... Please laugh. Why is that so entertaining to me? Just like a very depressed and yet completely stereotypical Canadian. Maybe because of how the stereotype works, it doesn't, like, click in my mind. These are two vastly different things. He's not apologizing because it's ingrained in him socially. It's because he has that genuine social awkwardness. Ooh. How do these guys work again? Well, we limited the damage we'll take a little bit. Oh, these next couple turns are going to be interesting. Fudged it. Oh, no! That's literally the worst. I can't even block those attacks. Oh, man. 7 and 7 is 14 plus another 5. That's... Oh. I think I'm dead. This is a Gulpit. Whoa, Gulpits look pretty burly, don't they? Here's all the stats for you. Gulpits attack by picking up rocks in their mouths and then spitting them back out. The bigger the rock they spit, the more damage you'll take. Big rocks take 7 HP in damage, and small ones take 5. You can't do much damage without ammo, so you should concentrate on the rocks first. Or, you know, I could just finish them outright. If that other one spits a big rock, I'm done. Small rock, small rock, small rock. Mario hates you all! Oh, right, I had a life shroom. Mario's very tired and very broke. It's a website bands use to connect and set up gigs. Interesting. Huh. Well, why would our dear ex-president need one, then? Is it because of the talk of him going to Sing Sing? Laugh, goddamn you. Right, Mario needs to heal. That's what he needs to do before anything else. Pretty sure I won't survive another turn of that. Thanks for the pick-me-up. Maybe that's why she does it at the end of every adventure. It's not a show of gratitude. She's like, oh, you're hurt. Let me just perk you right back up again. That was even one of her spells in Super Mario RPG. She just kissed you. She literally kissed your boo-boo and made it feel better. Depending on the character, that, like, I like that. It's like Pepper in Evolution Worlds, if anybody remembers that game. They'll try to freeze you with their icy breath. They'll be at their mercy if they freeze you, so you'd better try to immobilize them right away. Ice attacks won't work. They love ice. Fire attacks, though. It keeps firing out later than I expect it to. Alright, I'll take that. I didn't realize Goombario's attack could go that long. Well, this has been an absolute nightmare of a battle. Alright, the glitch. The infamous cap on Goombario's multi-bonk. How if you use it once in a battle, the variable that decides how many bounces you get on an enemy does not reset back to its original value. So you'll get capped out super early if you're not careful. Or even if you are careful. I miss it too, to an extent. I'll tell you what I miss. I'll tell you what I do miss. I miss the fact that I will never experience these games for the first time a second time. I miss that feeling of, this is a one-of-a-kind experience that I'm never really going to have again. But at the same time, I look at it from the perspective of, the other way I consider it too is that there are just so many more games for me to love these days. There's just so much out there and so many different ways to play games, to make games, to enjoy the medium. And back then, I just had Nintendo consoles. Nowadays, the world is my oyster. Anything anybody's made, I can try it. I can find incredible experiences everywhere. It's Merlot at Shooting Star Summit, huh? You know, I never thought I'd experience that magic either. That's the other thing I might miss the most from this era. But you play games like Celeste and especially A Hat in Time still inspire that feeling in me. Was this the monster they were talking about in town? Turn back. Come no farther. Turn away, or I'll eat you! What do you think? Scary monster, aren't I? You know you want to run. I love what they did with this guy in the Master Quest hack, where he's actually a challenge. Oh, sorry, I kind of, he's actually gonna get a chance to attack here. Whoop. This is, this monster. Even I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but it looks really terrifying. I get the funny feeling I had a nightmare about it. Max HP is 20, defensive power is 0. I don't know its attack power, but it must be very powerful judging by its looks. Are you scared yet? How badly do I want to crush Monstar's dreams? Incredibly. Let's go. Fatality. Flawless victory. That was a one-turn kill. No! Run away! It's my first day. They tried their best. Oh, I canceled the thumbs up. No! I'm the real monster here. Ah, you're Mario, yes? Thank you for coming. How do you do? I'm called Merle. I care for the Star Kids born here in Starborn Valley. There are many things I must tell you. But not here. Come, let's go to my house. And the star piece eyes again. Yeah, I get the feeling like this is just a smaller version of the other sprite. And they're spaced far enough apart that you don't really notice, but I cannot concentrate out here in the cold. This way. Please, follow me. I think I've got a letter for this guy.
I'm gonna go to Starhaven. When I get to go there, I want to deliver lots of people's wishes. And I want to become a great star spirit someday. When I do, I'll grant your wishes, Mario. Of course I will. I promise.
Again, talking about continuity in between the games. What if one of these characters just showed up? What if they followed up on a statement like that? Mario looks up at the sky and maybe there's an item you can pick up. Instead of the life shroom, it's a guardian star or something like that. Or the star piece, the function of it changes. Instead of being a instead of being a collectible, you just grab them and they fulfill that same purpose. Like some mystical light comes down and protects I don't know, I'm reaching. This all sounds like stupid fan stuff, never mind. None of us expected that you'd come here so quickly. They frighten strangers to try to keep this valley safe from Bowser's followers. Please, you must forgive them. Yeah, I guess I can.
One of the Star Kids seems to be playing hide and seek. You haven't seen him, have you? I swear, the second I take my eyes off him, he always runs off somewhere. What a naughty little Star Kid.
If I see him, I'll let you know. Do you see what I see?
I wonder how Twink is doing. He was the last one to rise up to the sky. He went just before Bowser took the Star Rod. He was such a great kid. He looked after everybody. Do you think I'll ever get to see Twink again?
Who knows, kid? Who knows? If I stick around here long enough, maybe you will. He has a tendency of finding me somehow. I've got my hands full with these Star Kids. They're all so active. I think this is the most they play around with the paper joke in this game. Is the one kid turning sideways, screwing with perspective.
You found me. What? Did you see me glittering? Hey, do you think I can rise into the sky soon?
I don't know what it is. Like, seeing the actual repercussions. This is something that gets touched on a lot more in other games, but, like, especially the Dragon Quest RPGs, but actually seeing the repercussions of the villain's actions. Empathizing with their plight, seeing people who just can't live their lives anymore because of what happened, it really sells the importance of the quest. It gives me a reason to care. One of the Star Kids is hiding somewhere. Could you tell me if you find him? Suppose it's natural for youngsters to be full of energy, but they're trying my patience. I don't have time for this. I wonder what else he needed to do. I'm cooking for the Star Kids. They're behaving pretty well. That's a relief. It's probably because they believe you'll get the Star Rod back. I certainly hope you do.
Tell me a story. Tell me the story about the time you saved a Star Spirit. I wonder what Twink is doing. Do you think Twink's doing fun stuff up there?
Well, let's go over the list. He helped bake a cake. He discovered a secret passage in the middle of the castle. He played a bit part in a quiz show.
Somebody read me a story. It was all about how stars in Starhaven grant people's wishes.
I'm sure these lines mean a lot more in the Japanese version of this game, where Paper Mario is referred to as Mario's story. Maybe it's just a little nod to that. Or maybe I'm just reaching. Does it, Toad? Does it deserve to be at peace? All it seems to be is a nuisance to its neighbors most of the time. Now, Mario, you must heed well what I'm about to tell you, as you also read the chat. You can't find a gourmet guy mask? Well, there's a solution to that. It's not an easy solution, but hey, if you feel like getting crafty, maybe you could make one. I'm sure there's tutorials online about how to make masks out of wood or something. Or wait, you'd need special tools for that, wouldn't you? Dang. Be a hell of a lot of work to just make that out of... use elbow grease and sandpaper to smooth it out or something. Etsy doesn't even have one. I kind of get that. Even though it's a popular franchise, it's also kind of a side character that barely shows up for a little bit. I'll keep my eyes open. I'll let you know if I see something like that. But now, ever since Bowser stole the Star Rod from Starhaven, the power of that place is weakened. Star Kids have found themselves unable to rise up into the sky. I sent a ninja to my father, Merlon, hoping that I could coax you to come here. Because I have found out where the last star spirit is. It came to me in a dream, a vision of the last star spirit begging me for help. If my vision speaks truly, then the last star spirit is being held atop Shiver Mountain, which lies to the north. Up top sits the Crystal Palace. The star spirit waits there. The Crystal Palace was originally built to honor the stars, but as time passed, it slowly faded from the memories of local people. And now, no one can remember how to reach the place. There is a way, though, and it involves items that have been passed down in these lands. Here, take this. I appreciate the gesture, but I was plenty warm by myself. This scarf has been passed down through many generations in Starborn Valley. I wish I knew how to use it, but I do not. According to the legends, you must use this and another item that's been passed down in Shiver City if you hope to open the way to the Crystal Palace. Sadly, that's all I know. If things remain as they are, Star Kids will never again be able to rise to Star Haven. Such a fate would be awful. Please, help them, and expel Bowser from the sky. Well, that's it? You're just an exposition dump? Like, your dad offers to guide me in case I can't find my way forward. I think one of your cousins gives me random boons in battle. One of your kind really love. You like star pieces? I got plenty of them. Got any badges lying around you don't need? Nothing? That's it? Just a scarf? Okay. He must still be in training. I didn't say anything. Oh yes, Mario. I'd almost forgotten. Supposed to be a small shrine somewhere along the path to the Crystal Palace. A legend's been handed down in this valley regarding the shrine's secret. Truth lies not only in the eyes. Sometimes, even walls may lie. Confusing, yes, but you must find this shrine and solve its mystery to reach the Crystal Palace. Please don't forget it. I'm sure you'll remind me if I do. Wanted to do this for a convention. I think I've mentioned this before, but the costume I've always wanted to do. Tell you what, we'll make that the same convention that I end up doing my, what is it again? The Burger King of the Cosmos was the idea. We'll make that happen. We'll make it a thing. You tell me the convention and I'll save up for the trip. You know, once lockdown is over and all that. Which, looks like we're at the tail end of all that, so good news for everybody who wants to travel again. Mario's so ridiculous at this point, he can just kill them in one shot. Doesn't even need to damage them first. I always expect that thing to be earlier than it is. That rock travels surprisingly slowly. Why did I do this? Oh, this is gonna be a problem if I don't burn some really powerful abilities. That ability has solved so many encounters for me. That time I was too late. There we go. It only took 3 life bars worth of damage, but I actually got the timing down. Think anybody's got these backgrounds somewhere? Were they actual paintings? No. No, they can't be. They're all pixelated, see? They had to have been made in engine, right? It'd be such a talking piece. People look at that particular picture of an Aurora Borealis in a gaming room and be like, hey, what's that from? Oh, come on, yes. It's a game you've almost surely played. Nah, I'm good. I don't want to eat my cookie yet, but I do want to recover my FP, so... Dear shopkeep, I will... Wait a second, what do I have in storage? See, the thing is, I also need the maple syrups for... The other thing I need them for is they are also involved in a lot of cooking recipes. Come chill anytime. Hey, at least he's on brand. Snow cone. You think it's a taste thing? Like, I tell you what, when it's just, like, bitterly freezing outside, the absolute last thing I want to do is eat something chilly. Even ice cream doesn't sit right with me. Oh, excellent. He said what? An item that's been passed down in this city. Oh, right. There was something like that. Just a minute. I think I've got it somewhere. Hey, presents for me, too. What a generous man the mayor is. Oh, goodness. Am I getting tired already? We're not even 2 hours into the stream. What's wrong with me? An ordinary bucket. This bucket's been passed down through the years in Shiver City. As Merle must have told you, there's a legend associated with it. If you use this and the scarf together, the way to the Crystal Palace will open. Who knows what all that means, though? I don't have the slightest clue as to how to use them together. Sounds like those Star Kids in Starborn Valley are in trouble. I hope you do your best for the little tykes. They're just kids. Best of luck to you. Yes, I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good day. Why am I being so passive-aggressive towards her? Well, I mean, yes, I guess there is a reason for it. She did accuse me of murder and then fabricated evidence to support her own lies. It's kind of a jerk move, but at a certain point, you gotta let it go. No. I'm sorry. I can't fight it. Let it go. Let it go. More habits to fight for the future. A cool bucket hat. Thank you. A warm scarf. Thank you. What a kind man you are. We thank you. As a reward for your kindness, we shall tell you our secret. Anyone else like Japanese mythology? I don't know the name of that old story about the person who gave the hat and the scarf to the statue. I wonder about that. Because here's the thing. America's got a lot of folk tales, too. I think his name is John Henry. The guy who the famous railroad. Apparently, maybe this is why nobody talks about them anymore. We don't even know where the states are in relation to each other. We can't be arsed to remember our mythology. Oop. You know, had I thought about it, it might have been worth it to go for a free bomb there, especially considering Bombette's even more powerful than she was. Right, who's the problem here? Out of all these enemies, who is the real issue? Probably you. Then I can soften up the other one for the next turn. Oh, I can actually do 7 damage. Alright, down to 5. So at least some of my badges will kick in. Oh, thank goodness. Had that been a small rock and I blocked it, I'd actually be exact... No, I won it because of damage dodge. Well, that puts me at 7. I need to be at 9 and then let one of the Gulpits intentionally hit me with a big rock. I'm trying to do the math here about how to get down to exactly 1 HP. I know I'm playing with fire by doing this, but the payoff will be so worth it if I pull it off. Well then. Well then. At least if I do this... Oh, no matter what, I have to block it. Ah! This is why I shouldn't have taken off Action Master. I knew this was going to come back to bite me eventually. I'd be able to beat everything in one shot if I was just a little better at the game. Sucks. Feels like everything could be way easier if I just put in the effort. What kills me is that I'm missing out on so much damage. Imagine a Quake Hammer that hits everything on the screen for 10. 2 FP, 10 damage to everything about me. Oh. Well, now I'm just in the same position I was in before. It's almost impossible to miss that one. Holy crap. See how big the reticle was? Wait a minute. I think it is possible. I think I might be able to swing this. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Let me play around with the. Let me play around with this. Because if I take off both of my damage dodges, right? Then Wait. No, I only need to take off one. Because these would normally do... Because I'm blocking 2 damage off of them. I just want 1 point. If I go into the next battle and I can kill all of the enemies except for a Gulpit and he fires a big rock at me, I'll be down to 1 HP and I'll be back in peril again. Thing almost looks like it's got a soul illusion there. That was cool. Wait a minute. Can't hide from me. Oh, nice. I didn't realize that was there or what it was. Holy. That's going to make some things easier for me. I'm glad I picked that up. Wow. Okay. What's next on the docket? It's a rock. Oh, a pebble. What? What? Why? What is the point of having that there this late? This late into the game. 1 HP to any damage. Am I going to be fighting enemies on the ceiling here soon and they want to give me an option, perhaps? Why'd I do this? This is a problem. Oh my. Huh. Goombario actually wasn't kidding. I think that did No, it did 2 more points of damage. Elemental weaknesses are criminally underutilized in this game. I think the flower points you get out of a battle, the percentages of you getting more is directly tied to how little your actual stats are at the moment. Don't mind me, I need a very particular party member to pull this off. Not items. Parakarry. Okay. Because then, we hit that guy. Bounce on the one in the back to kill him. And now, I just have to not suck. Damn it! I want this so badly. Just one fight. That's all we need. I just need to time one action command correctly and we're good. Okay. Alright. Alright, fess up. How quick on the draw are these guys? I'm trying to just get down there so I can smack it with a hammer. I need that opening hit, otherwise the numbers aren't going to line up right. There we go. Okay. Now, we jump on you. Now, we shoot you at that guy. Don't know why I sound so angry for no reason. It's not actually that aggravating. That is, though. That very much is. If multiverse theory is correct and Mario actually remembers all of these, he's got to be wondering, like, what the hell's going on? This guy sucks. Then again, if multiverse theory is correct, Mario knows exactly what's going on because he remembers what every single player has ever done. Of all the things for me to remember from my time watching The Completionist... No, that was the wrong rock. He did the wrong attack. All the options he had, and he chose the one that does less damage. Enemies are smart, guys. I'm gonna give this one more attempt. Just one. And if it doesn't work the way I want it to, clearly the universe doesn't want me to use the peril abilities. And I'll just rework my badges to a more conservative, but... Yes! What? What? Excusez-moi. But decreases Mario's damage by 1. But I didn't have them, and it was doing 7, but okay. Alright. Fine, then. I wish there was a way to do this more readily. You know? I wish there was a way in this game to make that more viable. To them, it probably just felt like a little extra bonus thing for players that wanted to engage in it. They didn't think so many people would actually use it as a main mechanic. You know what? Actually, I'm going to mess around with those badges a bit, because I have a guide telling me where all of the star piece panels are. I'm going to be going back over most of the world anyway, but refund? Oh, now that's just going to cut down on grinding later. Because I need to buy every single badge. And to get every star piece, I need to talk to Rip Cheeto. I think it's 9 times? Something like that. We've already done 2 of them, and I think we'll need 7 more. That's 320 plus 128, so we need 448 coins just to get his last item.
Oh! What's wrong with my eyes? You look just like me. Imposter! Who are you really? Tell me your name. I'm Cooper. Yeah, that's it. The question is, who are you? What? That's impossible. I'm the one and only Cooper. You're talking crazy talk now. You're making no sense. I'm the genuine Cooper. Really? Come on, Mario, you know me. This guy's a big liar. I'm not lying. Mario, you know I'm Cooper, don't you? Don't you recognize your buddy? Shut your mouth, goody-goody. I'm his buddy. Yeah, that's it. Why, you're the one who should shut his mouth. I'm his buddy. Listen, moron, Mario, you have to decide who's lying. It's the only way. Pick the one who you think is lying and whack him really hard with the hammer. Fine. Yeah, fine with me. If you think you'll get away with a trick like that, fine. I know Mario knows who I am. I believe in you, Mario. Kill them both. Yo! What made you think that I was the one lying, huh?
It must have been luck. No one has instincts that good. Don't be such a crybaby. You lost. What were you thinking trying to trick Mario like that? What? Shut up. I'll trick you. I don't know why that was the first voice that came along in my head for a ghost, but... Oh, wait. I almost keep forgetting about the tattle. This is a Duplighost. Duplighosts disguise themselves as members of our party. I love how they address this in Thousand Year Door. One of the people on the development team went, hang on a second, there is some existential horror that could easily be ripped right out of this scenario. They love to attack in disguise. Seems like they're generally stronger fighters when they're not disguised, though. Nice. Whew, good stuff. 15 health. I actually can't beat them in one turn. I mean... No, you know what? I've actually decided that peril abilities aren't great because of the hang-up of having to tattle everything anyway. I can't really do anything if I have to... The only reason that strategy works in the first place is if you're trying to... What I'm trying to say is you need to take advantage of every single action you've got. If your strategy is to burst down the enemy as fast as possible, you better burst. You better not be wasting time using the having your partner use tattle every single time. That's where it all fell apart. Yeah, you better run, hombre. Ooh, White Clubber. Let's get a power up first before we deal with that. There's only one more power-up block left in the game. Who should be the last one? Who should be? Yeah. I think it's only fitting. Last party member, last power-up. Nice. Upgraded to Ultra. I need to come up with a different sound effect for the achievements. I mean, yes, the Xbox trophy thing is appropriate, but it's not exactly original. This is a White Clubber. They live in cold climates. Who knows why they moved here? Max HP at 12, attack power of 5, defense is 0. They sometimes attack consecutively. They're pretty powerful. It's tough to swing such big clubs. Ice attacks will work on them, so break out fire if you have it. I'll break their face, how about that one? Well, now you put me in peril. After I already took off all the badges, confound it. Of course, when I'm not trying to do it intentionally. Alright. Alright. Okay, game. You've given me the opportunity, I'm gonna take it. What were the redundant badges now? Yeah. Take off that. And refund as well. Mega Rush. Last Stand. Close call. Because one will reduce the damage we take, and the other will prevent us from having to guard in the first place. Do we have anything worse than a shooting star in our inventory? Oh, yeah, most definitely. Because there goes the Indiana Jones trap. Take a penny, leave a penny. watch that be something I shouldn't have said. I mean, this is pretty much a top-tier inventory here. I've said some things before that I didn't even realize. Like, there's just so many terms you can't use anymore. Like, even mongoloid, which is a term I used a while back to describe somebody stupid. I was informed in private that there are some people who take offense to that. I had no idea. I've heard so many people just use that casually. I'm going to avoid it in the future just to be safe. It's just, it's impossible. At this point, it's just, you can't expect everybody to know everything. Like, there's the obvious ones, the ones that get talked about all the time, like the N-word and whatnot. Don't use that under any circumstances. Like, so many people know about that one that it's on you if it slips, but for some others, just look, give people the benefit of the doubt, okay? What? Wait a minute. Oh, even the walls may lie. Forgot about that.
At last, it is Mario. I'm glad you found this place. I've been expecting you. Do you find it strange that I know of you? My name is Madame Merlar. I'm a messenger of the stars. You know Merlon and Merle well. I am their ancestor.
Are you sure you're not their ancestor? Hey, everyone else is making the jokes.
The stars spoke to me of you through my dreams. They said you would come to the shrine on Shiver Mountain. It is here that I guard the way to the Crystal Palace. We have little time to waste, so listen carefully. You may not know this, but the followers of Bowser have invaded Crystal Palace, where stars are honored. Now, what I have to tell you is very important. Listen to every word I say. I can't tell you the whole tale. In the interest of time, I'll be brief, so pay attention to the key points. The story begins a long, long time ago. I was still a young woman back then. A horrible thing happened on the mountain one day.
You know what I'd love to see a fan game of? Everybody talks about someday getting a fan game of Super Paper Luigi. Or just Paper Luigi and his whole adventure rescuing Princess Hazelnut, I think her name is, or something like that. But essentially, I want the fan game that covers all of these like little wizard stories that are told. Taking the little details there and fleshing them out maybe into a small mini adventure in the Paper Mario engine or something. You get to play around with magic and all kinds of different spells. That'd be cool, I think.
That's why you must get Bowser's men out of the Crystal Palace. But, hey, you, were you even listening to my story?
Yeah, Mario good. Mario told that toad he needed a nap.
Well, okay then.
Take after their ancestors, huh?
As I was saying, you need the Starstone to reach the palace. I'll give it to you.
Can't help but wonder if that's a direct dig at other games that do info dumps.
Do you think you understood the shortened version of the tale? It really doesn't do the story justice, you know. Perhaps one day I'll tell you the full story.
And again, lines like that. Instead of having the NPC tell you, why not just be able to play it in an extra chapter? Just a thought. Just throwing that out there into the universe. I think it'd be fun, but that's because I have a lot of love for these games. Played them a lot as a kid. I'd love to see some extra little adventure in this world. Just expand on it a tiny bit in a way nobody expected, but was genuinely amazing anyway. To think, like, now that we've done that, nobody will be able to get into that shrine again. What a noise, by the way. That was a heck of a sound. I imagine if you take it out of the wall, all of this will go back to normal. Whoop. Wait, what am I afraid of? Oh, right. I haven't hit a save point. Let's go fix that, shall we? What? Excuse you? Squeezy? Squeeze me? Vinny, squeeze my hog. I wish I could do a Solid Snake voice. I can't... It's just a little off, though. It's missing that something. That certain je ne sais quoi, that quality that makes Snake who he is. There are people who can get close, but David Hayter's voice really is something that exists on its own. Oh. Oh, we're playing with fire now. Oh man, if Cooper were out, this would have been easy. I wouldn't have had to spend that much FP to pull it off. Dang, items are going to become really important. Too bad I don't have any on me. But Mario stomps on a single enemy using tons of attack power. Too bad it's a single hit move instead of a multi-hit one, so it's genuinely weaker than a lot of other options you might have had. We needed to pick it up eventually anyway. You know what I'm going to be really bummed about? When I'm going for the achievement for all of the badges, and then I had to fight the reflex to hit it. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't lying. Well then. This is gonna be interesting. We fight a whole bunch of big groups, this is gonna be a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a lot of people's favorite dungeon in the entire game. And I don't blame them. Listen to this music. You hear this, and it is a stark tone change. It's cold, it's bleak, it's been abandoned for a long, long time. Oh, right, I need Goombario out so that he can tattle these guys. Tattle at least one of them, anyway. Oh, with health like that, I think I might actually be able to beat them. This is a Swoopula. Swoopulas attack from the air and cling to you to suck your HP. Max HP of 8. I think I can take care of that with a single Quake Hammer. Hit A repeatedly to fight it off, or else it'll keep sucking your HP. Can't jump high enough to attack them while they're hanging from the ceiling. An Earthquake attack ought to work, though. Flying party members like Bo or Parakarry can also attack them with ease. If they fall and begin to flap around, you can attack them by jumping as well. Watch and learn, young disciple. Exactly enough. Or wait, no, they have 8, I think? Yes? Yo. Oh, I wanted those coins. Stupid thing. Stupid dog. I'm in a bit of a conundrum right now when it comes to these enemies. I've only got 2 Quake Hammers left if I don't find a way to get some more FP here soon. I'm kind of at the mercy of enemy drops at this point. If they don't decide to be nice. You know what this music reminds me of? Oh, wait a minute. This whole place, it has a very similar kind of atmosphere to Burmecia from Final Fantasy IX. It's these ruined buildings. It's these run-down places that should have life, but they only contain monsters now. It's humbling, I guess is the best way to say it. No, it's... Chilling feels too strong, but humbling isn't quite right. It just makes you stop and think more than anything. Makes you realize, oh, this place is... There's just no life here anymore. It's that that feeling. Hello? Oh, right, I forgot. The big trick to this place. Right. That's meant to preface it. To make you think, wait a second, not everything is correct here. Something is horribly wrong in this place. And you'd be right. The mirror is but an illusion. And when we go to the other side...
Yikes! Mario's here! Well, we'd better beat him.
Oh, no. Oh, we got a problem. Oh, boy. Oh, this is an issue. Because I don't have quick change on, and I'm pretty sure none of Bombette's abilities are... Yeah... Yep. Or wait. If I had blocked that, I would have taken 0 damage, right? Because I don't think I blocked that properly. Do I really want to go back every time, though? Keep resetting after every single encounter? It's like a puzzle, it really is. It makes the game both way easier and way harder simultaneously. Well, I mean, here's the other half of it. I have more information now. So knowing what's coming up... I'd be able to swap to another party member... and deal all the damage I needed to. Heck, even Goombario would have been good in this situation. Because he can deal 6 damage in 1 turn to enemies with no defense. Sorry, had to shake off some dark thoughts in my head there. Reconciling with my own twisted thoughts. I love how this cutscene is set up with them assuming you would have Bombette out. I mean, it makes sense. They wouldn't know. They were in this room the whole time. Okay. All of my safety nets are gone now. The blocks are only as good as I make them, not the badge. Oh, thank goodness. Wow, decimated. That was 20 damage in one turn. Jeez. No, the real Mario's so strong. Probably works. It works in my head because it feels like that sort of wispy kind of, boo, I'm a ghost. I'm scary, aren't I? It's just off of a Mickey Mouse. Just a little bit off. Can I? Oh. Thank you. They thought of that. And I completely forgot. Isn't there a star panel somewhere in here, or is it on the other side? Oh. Right. Let's get this sorted. Oh, I itch. Not the type of item I needed, game, but I appreciate the effort. FP. My abilities are the problem right now, sweetheart. Oh, that's another duplicate ghost. If I can get a first strike on him, though. Oh, come on. You two. I've only got one left. No, wait, if I beat both of them, the Magic Koopa will run away, right? I hope so, because that's what they've done up to this point. They don't have backup, they just chicken out. Please work the way I think you do. Yep. He who fights and runs away, and all that jazz. Well, I guess it doesn't matter now. Not eating that Ultra, as funny as that would be. Hey. How many shooting stars do I have? I've got 4 of them now, and I'd have a Thunder Rage if I was so inclined. Stay where you are. Nobody needs to have any problems with anyone else here. This way? Do I really want to avoid these guys, though? Very close to a level up. And that'd solve our FP situation right quick. Gotcha. Have we out-leveled the Magic Koopas at this point? Oh, geez, that's a lot. At least 2 per attack. Wow. Okay. Upsides and downsides to everything, right? Look at the resources I had to spend not using peril abilities to do this. It took way longer. But at the same time, I don't think I could have maintained... No, I could have. I could have just knocked him out using a Could have just knocked him out using a Power Quake or a Quake Hammer skill, and the Magic Koopa would have just run away again. Ooh. Wait, that's the wrong one. P down, D up is the opposite of what we want. I don't have any ability that can hit multiple aerial enemies on only 3 FP. I think my best course of action here. I know what I need to do next, which is hit the switch and go through the red door on this side, but at the same time, I'm out of my ability to keep fighting, at least for a little bit. If I want to survive the 1 or 2 battles it'll take to level up again, I need to go find that heart block. It's my own fault. I'm the one who decided to come here without any resources whatsoever. Mine. And now I've got all my toys again. Kind of takes the tension out of this area, knowing a way to heal any particular version. Well, I don't know. It's playing around with player psychology again, isn't it? It's like, yes, you could go heal, but do you want to? It's just out of its way enough to where it's annoying. It feels like a punishment, and you feel rewarded and smart for being stocked up with the items you needed. Alright, it's locked. I needed the key. The other side! Right! Because we broke that panel. So the X in the ground is gone now. That's what we needed to do. It's coming back to me. My memory ain't all gone, not yet. I'm not that old. What a place. The stars on the pillars, the walls. What purpose did it serve once upon a time? We know that the stars were worshipped here, but I kind of wonder what this place looked like when it wasn't in disrepair. Going back to that fan game idea, it'd be fantastic to set that as the premise, like the events that led to this place being forgotten forever. Why this particular temple is so important, aside from just a joke and a vague explanation.
What? Who are all of you? You're all trying to look like me. Mario, don't tell me you can't tell which one is the real Bombette. You can tell, right? Hey, I heard that. You're spreading lies, you imposter. I'm the real Bombette. Oh, no. Mario, look carefully at me and you'll know. I'm the real Bombette. It can only be me. These others are all liars. I'm the one! Mario, me! Don't fall for these tricks!
I'm very sorry, and I'm not going to do that again.
I'll blow you up if you do. I'm the real Bombette. Please, trust your eyes and look at me. I'm not lying.
Oh, for the love of God, we've got the entire harem of anime tropes over here. We've got the shy one, we got the seductive one, we've got the childhood friend, we've got the, what do they call it again? A Genki girl? The really excitable one?
Mario, smash the imposters with your hammer.
All of you pretending to be me. I can't take it another second. Oh, that's a nice idea. That'll clear all this up. Yes, good idea. I just hate imposters. Mario, I'm the real Bombette, so don't you dare hit me. No, I should have worked harder on my Bombette disguise. I won't forget this. What? Why did you hit me? Blast! You found me! What's wrong with my disguise? It's not looking the part, pal. It's sounding the part. Oh, you must be very smart to figure out I was an imposter. Curses! I thought we were doing a great job of confusing you. I'll be back. Oh, somehow you managed to see through my disguise. Darn it. I thought I was doing so well. Turns out that's just their actual voice. If you'd hit me with the hammer, Mario, I was going to bomb you the next time you napped. But you didn't. I'm so happy that you knew I was the real Bombette. Aw. Aw, shucks. Mario will just do anything for cake and a kiss, won't he? Got this giant dragon turtle holed up in this castle. Stole a princess somewhere. You want me to throw myself in mortal peril for the sake of somebody I barely know? Sure, okay. Also, that little line about bombing me the next time I nap. Again, consistency on that would be great. If you actually did it and the next time you stayed at a Toad house, you just heard an explosion during the black screen and you woke up with 5 HP missing off your health. It'd be only slightly annoying, but she'd make true on her promise. Well, now, giving us options right off the bat, huh? Whoa, that camera. What is it about that zoom in that just... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on a second, guys. I think I need a break. I think I need to get up for a second and... I need to close my eyes. I need to walk around for a little bit. Drink some water and eat some trail mix. Okay. All right, all right. I don't have the BRB screen set up, otherwise I'd use it. I'm sorry. Oh, sweet living, life-giving sunflower seeds and peanuts. Hey, you know when your parent told you not to talk when you were eating? Oh, that's why. Or things can go down the wrong pipe. It's not my fault. I'm trying to keep the commentary going.
I have not gone above 2 viewers in the entirety of this stream. And I've been hovering around 1 for most of it. Is this how Donkey felt when he was playing Among Us single player? I exist, screamed the ant into the void. I see. Well, I tell you what, guys. I'm gonna hit this level, and then I think I'm gonna turn in for the night. I know it's a little early for the one person that's here, but it seems like, I don't know if the message just didn't go out right, or... No, I know what it is. It's related to those thoughts I had earlier. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling it tonight. And truth be told, I haven't since the start of this. I've had a little bit of a dull headache all day. Not a migraine, thank God, but... Hey, I promised I'd be here and I wanted to put in as much as I can, but I think I've hit my emotional limit for tonight. It's a perfect storm of things right now. I'm just bummed. And one of my favorite RPGs isn't making up for it for some reason, so thank you all for coming out tonight. And before you go anywhere, stick around for just a second longer, because we have a tradition at the end of these shows. We roll a d20 to see if something amazing happens. So, did it? Lucky number 7, but doesn't mean anything for these streams, unfortunately. Alright, everybody. Thank you all for coming out tonight. I know Coops told me to do a raid every single stream, but there's nobody to raid with. Not a single person. I think I was wrong about the viewer list not including you. I think I'm literally the only person here. I'm talking to myself. I'm alone. There's no one here. You know what? Pretty sure it's all my fault. Oh. Hey, Blue. Sorry, bud. Jeez, man. I'm sorry, you came in right as I was signing off the stream. Yeah, sorry about that, dude. I'm just... Yeah. But hey, man. I hope you have a better night than I'm having. We'll get a better turnout next time. Yeah, maybe I'll be I'm gonna go to bed early tonight. I'm gonna do something I enjoy for the rest of my evening. I'm gonna perk myself back up. I'm not gonna be such a mess tomorrow, okay? I'm gonna fix this. I hope you, Azulio, I hope you have a fantastic night, alright? Until then, I'm What the Fnu. Later, everybody.